Subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfucker.
What's going on, guys? James here to bring another video. This one I'll be doing my weekly Bad Movie Friday vid. And for this Friday, I'll be talking about a movie called Fall. So let's jump in the IMDb. I'll talk about the story and all that jazz. So, an IMDb here has a 6 out of 10 stars. It gives it a 1 out of 5 for me. It's an hour and 47 minutes long. It came out 2022 last year. So let's jump into the budget, talk about the story, and all that jazz. So, for the budget was $300 million. And worldwide, they got back $17 million. And opening weekend, they got back $2 million for the U.S. and Canada. So, they didn't make or break for this film. They made just the amount of money for them. All right, so story. So the story is these two girls are adventurers and they like to rock climb and shit. So the movie opens up with one of the girls' boyfriends dying when they're on one of the rock climbing adventures. And acting, I just want to say, is really fucking terrible. And so yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So that's where the story starts. This girl's boyfriend dies. And then she stops doing adventurous shit because of that, but her best friend doesn't. And like a year or two later, she's living by herself, has a drinking problem, and they clearly state it too. The dad is, by the way, played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's the only quality actor in this movie. The other ones feel like C-list actors with bad acting. And yeah, so this friend comes to meet her. And she convinces her to climb a 2,000-foot one of those satellite poles that you see, like a radio tower. So she convinces her to do that. They climb it. Once they get to the top, the ladder breaks and chaos ensues. So I just want to put out there, there's these vultures throughout this movie, and like that's the only jump scare in this movie is when the vultures randomly show up in her dreams, and she does dream about vultures this entire movie. And like the one thing I put down in my notes was vultures, and I was like, well, that's their driving point of this movie when they're stuck up in the towers to get down because of the vultures. So, yeah, she does get rescued. She's up there for like almost 3 days, and she's lucky they had water because 3 days is the most amount you can go without water. But, yeah, like I said, just bad acting, and overall, like was a waste of my time. I just threw it on because I wanted to watch it last year, and I didn't want to go to the theaters to see it. I'm glad I didn't. So, yeah, I guess with that, I will show you guys the scenes that best represent this movie, and I'll be right back in a second, everybody. See y'all then.
No.
Dad? Dad? Dad?
Thought that was Sophie. I just want you to be okay.
I am, I'm gonna be okay. Really.
Let's go home.
Life is short, too short. So you gotta use every moment.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Did it work? I don't know, I can't tell. Did I say anything? No, nothing. Don't worry. They're coming. Holy shit! There's a freaking guy! What? Oh my god, yes! And a dog, too!
Parkway.
No! Shit!
Let's go. Parker.
So those were the scenes that I thought best represented this movie, and I pretty much said what I had to say in the beginning of this video, so I guess without repeating myself or rambling, I'll show you guys what I have in store for next week's Bad Movie Friday. Be right back again in a second, everybody.
Jen, my mom says hi.
Hello, Jen.
Hello, Mrs. Miller. I'm the pretty girl. She is.
We'll be doing a movie called Movie 43 for next week's Bad Movie Friday. So I guess with that, I'll be bringing this video to a close. It's James saying, if you like what I've been saying, please like and subscribe for more. It's James saying, peace. I'll let Brian and Roger say clear from here. See y'all in the next one, everybody.
I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.